Imagine this: an elite squad, modern soldiers armed with cutting-edge weapons, accidentally sent back in time to feudal Japan. Facing them, 1,000 samurai, warriors trained since childhood to fight and to die with honor. Who wins this impossible battle? The first scene begins in silence. A quiet forest, then a single shot. One samurai falls, then another, and another. No one knows where the attack is coming from. The rifles are suppressed. There's smoke, confusion, fear. The enemy is invisible. The samurai charge, but they fall before they can even raise their swords. It looks like a massacre. End of the story, right? Not so fast. The samurai don't retreat. They don't understand what they're facing. But that doesn't matter. Discipline, code, duty, that's what keeps them moving forward. They adapt. They observe. They learn. And now, this is where it gets interesting. The modern unit consists of 16 soldiers, highly trained, equipped with drones, night vision, explosives, automatic rifles, tactical communication, and surgical precision. They are ghosts with bullets. They don't need to see their enemy to eliminate them. But there's a problem. They weren't sent here to stay. Their resources are limited. Limited ammo, limited food, limited information, no reinforcements, no GPS, no air support. Everything they have is what they carried in. And anything they didn't bring simply doesn't exist. Against them, 1,000 samurai, armed with katanas, spears, bows, and traditional armor. At first glance, it seems unfair, but not as much as you'd think. They know the land, they control the forests, the paths, the valleys. They live off the terrain. They don't need technology. They only need time and opportunity. And they have something else? Purpose. They fight for their land, their people, their gods. This isn't a mission. It's a crusade. The soldiers can strike from a distance, but the forest is dense. Every tree is cover. Every shadow hides danger. And bullets don't last forever. Neither do explosives. The samurai begin to adapt. They track, they hide, they ambush. They strike when least expected. And when the fight gets close, the advantage shifts. A katana doesn't need reloading. One mistake, one distraction, and it's over. At night, the soldiers activate thermal vision. Now they become the hunters. They move silently, strike, and vanish. But fatigue sets in, stress builds, and 1,000 enemies don't tire as quickly. Every hill hides danger. Every river is a trap. Every step could be the last. The battle becomes psychological. Every bullet matters. Every decision matters. Mistakes are not allowed. But tell me, who can stay perfect forever? And then, the inevitable happens. The ammunition runs out. Rifles overheat. Drones fail. Technology begins to collapse. Morale cracks. Bodies ache. And darkness is no longer an ally. It becomes a threat. And when the gunfire stops, that's when the legend begins. The samurai surround what's left of the unit. They don't understand these men. They don't know what they are. But they understand one thing: valor. And maybe, instead of killing them, they see them as something more, something sacred. A new legend is born. The Men of Thunder, warriors who fought without swords. Their story is carved into temples, passed down through generations. They were never defeated, but they were never forgotten. So tell me, what truly wins? Technology or history? Precision or patience? It's not always the strongest who wins. Sometimes the winner is the one who is remembered. And between gunpowder and steel, the real battle is for memory. And if you enjoy imagining these insane historical scenarios, Subscribe to What If Warfare, and if you don't, well, be careful. Because somewhere out there, a samurai is already practicing how to use a grenade. Spoiler, it doesn't end well, and he won't be the last.